My name's Katie Rynne and I'm a booking agent at Select Music. Select Music's one of the top independent booking agencies in the country. We have a roster of over 100 artists now. We represent kind of a massive range of genres of bands, from electronic to hip-hop to folk to roots. And the company's been going for, I think, just over 11 years now. So a booking contract in terms of a booking agent to an artist doesn't actually exist, because we only ever work on behalf of the band. So we're kind of the middleman between the band and a promoter. I think a lot of people think that booking agents are like, oh great, I need to pay rent this week, can you get me a gig for $200? That's not what we're about. It's all part of a 18 to 24 month strategy that we're working towards. The most surprising thing about the role is probably how difficult it can get as you start to represent bands and you start to deal with lots of problems and things like that, and there's certain times where you have to have the big fights, so that's always fun, and that's been really interesting to learn kind of how to deal with people correctly, which is daunting at times, but then on the flip side, the other surprising part of the job is how emotionally invested you can get in an artist. I think the first one that really kind of impacted me was when the Preachers first sold out the Metro Theatre. So when I first kind of saw the sold out sign written on the website, I was just screenshotted and sent it to my mum, which was really nice. But I was just so proud of the artist and so proud to be a part of the team. It's kind of those moments that makes it all totally worth it. So in terms of looking for new artists, 95% of the time I'd say it's us going out and finding the artists rather than them coming to us. We go to gigs kind of minimum 2, but generally 3 to 4 nights a week. It's something that we always want to make sure that we do before we book an artist is make sure that we can see them live. One of the biggest things I think is just to make sure that you're at a stage where you do need a booking agent. That person will be taking 10% of your live earnings. Knowing that your agent knows exactly where you want to position yourself is really big. It's one of the first questions I'll ask a new artist is, who do you want to tour with in terms of national acts and international acts? It's the touring that really builds your career. Start really small, sell it out, use that hype and that momentum to move on to the next bit, do the same thing again, just always underplay as much as you can. But yeah, the team around you is so important. It's your career. It's, hopefully going to be a 20, 30, 40 year thing that you're all working on together. And it's such a crazy industry and there's always so much going on that you need to make sure that when those people are there at your shows that you're happy to see them and you're happy to chat to them and you're all working together towards one big goal.